All right, let's make $1,000,000 spaghetti. I've got me some ground meat down in my pot. I'm gonna put a little bit of this Kinder's The Blend. I've already put some in there. I'm gonna put a bouillon cube. We're gonna let this cook down a minute. All right, to this meat, we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of this garlic, some drained rotel. I've got some diced up onions, and I'm gonna put a few of these green bell pepper, just a couple, just for some extra flavor. So we're gonna let this cook down a little bit. All right, so now that that has cooked down a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and add our spaghetti sauce. And do y'all add a little bit of water to your thing? Because I do. All right, we're gonna pour that little bit left in there. We're also gonna add some sugar. Stir this up and let this cook for a minute while we're... All right, so for our Boursin cheese sauce, we're gonna add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And then we're gonna add a whole thing of this Boursin cheese, the garlic and fine herbs. Just set it right down in the center, and we're gonna wait for this to melt. So this is what your white sauce will look like once you get it melted down. So now we're just gonna wait on these noodles and we'll put it together. All right, so go ahead and get your noodles. Go ahead and put them down in your dish. We're gonna just spread those out. All right, so we're gonna take that white sauce that we made and just pour it right on top of them noodles. All right, we're just gonna stir in that white sauce in your noodles. So on top of that, we're gonna go ahead and add the red sauce. And then we're gonna take some cheese. I'm using Monterey Jack, that's just what we have, but any cheese will work. And just cover the top of this. We're gonna put this in the oven just long enough for the cheese to melt, and then it will be ready. Hold on. We can't forget the parsley flakes. So we're gonna add some parsley flakes on top. All right, now it's going in the oven at 350 degrees, just long enough for the cheese to melt. I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. All right, y'all, so this is what it's looking like. And of course, I would like it a little bit more, like broil it a little bit more on the top, but you know, these kids are ready to eat. So we're gonna go ahead and get them some out now. And I'm telling you, this is so good. If you've never tried this, y'all have got to give this one a try.